We gather round the stream, yarn in a tangled dream. Hooks and needles clicking, fueled by caffeine and a meme. Cross-stitch sass on linen, words we can't repeat out loud. Fuck around and find out, yeah, we stitched that one proud. It's a cozy, chill crafting day, threads of magic and sunshine's ray, snarky stitches and mushroom sprites, crafting chaos feels just right. Crusty and Gus, the enchanted shroom, just a mushroom guy with a sense of doom. Don't trust the yarn ball, he warns with a frown, but we just laugh and yarn it down. It's a cozy, chill crafting day, threads of magic and sunshine's ray, snarky stitches and mushroom sprites, crafting chaos feels just right. Yarn and laughter, stitches tight, color palettes, pure delight, counting rows, no end in sight, crafting magic in daylight. It's a cozy, chill crafting day, threads of magic and sunshine's ray, snarky stitches and mushroom sprites, crafting chaos feels just right. Yarn and laughter, stitches tight, color palettes, pure delight, counting rows, no end in sight, crafting magic in daylight. It's a cozy, chill crafting day, threads of magic and sunshine's ray, snarky stitches and mushroom sprites, crafting chaos feels just right. So grab your yarn, your snarky kit, pull up a chair, come have a sit in this cozy crafting wonderland with threads of joy and glue-stuck hands. So grab your yarn, your snarky kit, pull up a chair, come have a sit in this cozy crafting wonderland with threads of joy and glue-stuck hands. Feels just right. So glue's just right. Come on in, grab a seat, pull up a chair. We've got yarn and needles, loves in the air. The chat's alive, full of colors and cheer. In this little crafting corner, everyone's welcome here. Loops and thread stories unfold, each little stitch a memory told. Cross-stitch dreams and crochet flow in this warm space where kindness grows. Stitch by stitch, we're weaving hearts together. In a world of yarn, we can craft forever. Every knot and loop, a place to be free, where you can be you and I can be me. So grab your hook, let's start the show on this cozy Twitch stream where love will glow. Count the squares, let the patterns align. It's not just the thread, it's the ties that bind. With every row we're stitching away, creating more than crafts, it's community clay. Loops and thread stories unfold, each little stitch a memory told. Cross-stitch dreams and crochet flow in this warm space where kindness grows. Stitch by stitch, weaving hearts together. In a world of yarn, we can craft forever. Every knot and loop, a place to be free, where you can be you and I can There's no perfect lines, just laughter, love, and handmade signs. Drop the stress, let your spirit roam. In this crafted world, you found your home. Stitch by stitch, we're weaving hearts together. In a world of yarn, we can craft forever. Every knot and loop, a place to be free, where you can be you and I can be me. So grab your hook, let's start the show on this cozy Twitch stream where love will glow. So stitch by stitch, let the good vibes grow. In our crafty little corner, you're never alone.
Everybody, how are we doing today? Happy Friday. I hope you're all doing well. I'm here. I am here and I am like I'm not sleeping very well. So I have very, very, very low energy. But I wanted to try to stream, so we're here. We're gonna give it a try. I don't know how long stream is gonna last, but we're gonna make a colossal effort to stream and to get through it and see if we can maybe finish a Balrog today. We're close. I think we can potentially finish him. I went ahead actually and I sewed his wings on off stream. So here he is right now. He's got wings now. They're kind of floppy. But yeah, we got a Balrog with wings. He needs a fringe and he needs horns and little like lines on his belly. That's what we still have left to do. So I think we can finish it up today. But how are y'all doing? How's everybody's week been? I am trying to cope with the shoulder situation. It's kind of painful. And I'm not sleeping. So that makes it hard. Because the lack of sleep just kind of like it catches up to you. So I am very, very low energy today. But let me say hi to everyone. Petal, welcome in. Thank you for redeeming first. 74 times redeeming first. Thank you so much. BK, welcome in. Thank you for the quiet lurk as well. And Ruby, welcome in. Also, thank you for that quiet lurk. Welcome in, Asuna. How are you? Zinni, welcome in. How are you? And Mio, welcome in. How's everybody doing? It's Friday. It's been a long week. It's been a long week. But the good news is I'm seeing ortho on Monday. So I won't be streaming on Monday because I have an ortho appointment. And then we have to go back again for Awin's ortho appointment. So we were supposed to go on Wednesday for her follow-up appointment for her ortho. Because she had stress fractures in the heads of both of her femurs. So we were going back to ortho, gonna have another x-ray, see how she was healing. So scheduled the appointment, we go, she does the x-rays, we go up to where the office was and there's nobody there. Well, come to find out, when they scheduled her for the wrong location. So the location that she was supposed to be at was still another 20 minutes away. We drove an hour for this appointment in the first place. And the place that they scheduled her was still like another 20 minutes away. You would have thought when we went and like checked in and did the x-rays that someone might have said, hey, they're not here today. But they didn't tell us that. So we had to reschedule. So we have to go back again on Monday. It is in the right location. So I will go to my ortho. It's a different person. Her person specializes in hips. It's not like just a general orthopedic practice. It's a specifically for hip preservation. So, we have to go, so I'll have mine and then I'll go back home and get her and then we will go to hers. So, we'll find out. So there won't be a stream on Monday. But I will know something about my shoulder. I mean, I know what's wrong with my shoulder. Hopefully I will know what we're gonna do about what's wrong in my shoulder on Monday. So in the meantime, I am just doing my best to get by. I think it's like the combination of it hurting and being tired and the weather. It's been cooler today. Like, it's been cooler the last couple of days. But it's still pretty warm. Like, all of it, I just don't feel good. I just don't feel well. But we are gonna try and do some crafting. We're gonna try to finish this guy. Get him done. I think we'll be able to. We'll see. But for my Sims people, did you all get a chance to see the trailer for Enchanted by Nature? The gameplay trailer came out yesterday. I don't know if you all got a chance to see it or not. But it looks really good. I'm excited about it. I am excited. Let me know if we need to, like, watch it on stream. I hadn't planned on watching it on stream, but we definitely can. If people missed it and want to. If not, I think I'm just gonna get started with making our Balrog. And if I'm and I very well might be, this might be a real quiet stream, like without me doing a lot of babbling or talking, just because I don't feel great and I'm pretty low energy. But we can hang out, we can vibe, we can be chatty as we want to be chatty. Super Sweet is gonna be active in chat as always. If you want to add a task to our Super Sweet Bot ! Task in the chat, will add a task down below to the Super Sweet Bot, so feel free to do that. I'm gonna go ahead and switch us over to our Lord of the Rings music. So we'll do some Lord of the Rings soundtrack while we work on a Balrog here. So here we have our Balrog. He's got wings. He's got a tail. He's got a goofy kind of face. So we're gonna get started, I think, on his mane. So for that one, we're using this gold glitter yarn to do his mane. And I am gonna put my glasses on. I don't normally need my glasses for yarny stuff, but I'm so fatigued and tired, my eyes are just not focusing well. So I'm gonna go ahead and use it. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna ball this yarn because it's kind of a mess. Like, it's kind of a gross mess right now. So let me go ahead and, like, make this into a ball real quick. But how has everybody's week been? So mine has just been a lot of pain. A lot of pain. It was really hot at the beginning of the week. We did get some thunderstorms. We had some storms last night kind of roll through. They kind of woke me up a little bit. Oh, actually, I should show you too. I actually got some yarn. I don't know if you remember, a few weeks ago, I had shown you this yarn from Indie Yarn Dyer that I do like to get stuff from. She had released this collection called First Light. It was gorgeous. It was a gorgeous collection. But I ordered a few skeins from that collection and it arrived today. So let me show you those real quick. I've got them right here. They're a very tonal set. But these are the four skeins that I got They're gonna be socks, pretty much. Um, but yeah, I thought that they were super pretty, and I really liked the colors of them. I liked the whole collection. If money was no object, I would totally have gotten the whole collection. But unfortunately, money is a thing, and we do have to be able to afford things. So, but I got these, and they will become socks at some point. But I just thought that they were really, really pretty. It was such a gorgeous collection. I loved every single skein in that collection. It was gorgy. Absolutely gorgeous. Triple digits 4 day this week, lost some pounds to be sure. Oh my goodness. We didn't get up into triple digits, but we definitely were up into the 90s here, which for Michigan in June, like we usually get like a little 90-degree stretch in August. Like that's pretty common for us. But not usually in June. June a little early for that. All right, I got to chain 19. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 and 19. I hope you were able to like stay hydrated, Zinni, because that's awful. All right, I'm gonna just count and make sure I got 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I did. I will say the sparkly yarn that came for the ball rug is really quite pretty. Okay, single crochet into the second chain from the hook. And a single crochet. All right, and then we have to half double crochet. Gotta remember what that is. I think we do. Ooh, I'm gonna have to look that up. I am completely forgetting what a half double crochet is. I know, like, roughly in my head what it is, but my brain is not braining. So 1 second while I refresh myself. That's right. I gotta yarn over. And then I go in. We got this. I'm watching a kind of a slow video. I think I just do one more around. I think I pull all the way through for a half double. Yes, okay. I am remembering now. I am remembering now. All right, and then a double crochet into this one. Wait, I forgot to yarn over. Yarn over. And that one you go like through these two. Then you go in again. Wait. And then you go in again. And then you pull all the way through for a double. There we go. Okay. So a double crochet. Wait, a double crochet increase. A double crochet increase. I'm guessing I do another double crochet into this same stitch then. That's my guess. I think either one will be fine. But if the ones in the container need to be washed, so you'll need to rinse those off first.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Those you can just eat. That was P-Win asking about strawberries. He was wanting strawberries. Okay, a double crochet. I think a double crochet increase is just like you increase with a double crochet. So we're gonna go ahead and do that on this stitch. Or we're just making things up. I mean, that's also a possibility. Okay, and now we do a half double crochet into the next stitch. Okay. Single crochet. Slip stitch. Okay, and then we like kind of do that again almost. So we do a single crochet. We're kind of making like a ridge on this because this is like a little frill that goes on top of his head. Little mane for our Balrog. All right, then we got to do that one more time. I haven't really been doing much crochet outside of working on these woobles. I've been knitting and doing cross stitch mostly. That's what I've been doing the most of. So I kind of lost track of what I was doing here. I think I gotta go. Hold on, I gotta back up because I kind of lost my place in what I was doing. Okay, that's my half double. Okay, so then this needs to be my double increase. Be like this. I also, like, I apologize, y'all. I am feeling so also very just sluggish today. So, like, everything feels like it's taking like a very deliberate action to like function. So, I apologize for that. Um, I feel very just very sluggish all in all right now. So, I am sorry for that one. Okay. So we have finished this part now. We have to switch to the red glitter yarn. So now we've got this red glittery. Oh, how, there you go. You can kind of see, like focusing on my hands and not the yarn, but it's glittery. So let's switch to that one. I think I'll ball this as well. Um, so let me cut the gold. Oh, it says it needs a long tail. Probably because we're gonna use this tail to sew it on. So we're gonna leave a pretty decent length tail for this gold yarn. And then I'm gonna just wind this up into a ball so it's easier to work with. The way that they kind of do their yarn, I find to be messy. It tends to just like turn into quite a mess. So we're just gonna take a second and wind it. No worries, you're trying to speed run your work so you can get some non-work related stuff done before you leave for moms. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, that's right. You're going over there this weekend. Um, to work more, right? On getting the house ready. Are you feeling like you're getting close to being done with that? Hopefully hopefully you don't have to do too much more with it. I know very well how how stressful and unpleasant that whole experience can be. Because it's not fun. I've been kind of frustrated because there's a bunch of stuff that I want to be getting done right now too, but with like my shoulder, I just feel like I'm so limited in what I'm able to do. I cleaned the kitchen and that was ouchie. That was kind of rough. So, um you don't know what she wants done this weekend. Last you talked to her, everything is done except the basement. She's still waiting for the auction people to come over. Okay. Okay, well that's good. So at least it seems like the end is kind of in sight. All right, so we need to add in this red yarn. So we're gonna do that. And we'll chain one. Okay, and then we need to do, thank you for the lurk, Zinni. She wanted to have the house listed by the end of June. I know how that goes. Your greatest intentions often end up a little foiled because of just the way things end up progressing. So I know how that can quickly get derailed since it's the end of June and you're still dealing with it. Okay, 3 single crochets. Hi, Toots. Thank you so much for a 30-month resub. That is definitely hype worthy in chat. Thank you so much for subscribing for 30 months. That's wild. I appreciate you being here and supporting me for 30 months. It is never ever expected, but it is always appreciated. Thank you so much. How are you? I hope that you are having a good Friday. I am like in slow motion mode and just feeling very very sluggish today. But we're here. We're doing it. She said if these auction people wrecked by sister-in-law don't come soon, she will talk to someone else. That's fair. That is fair. I can't say that I blame her. How long have you been waiting for the auction people? Okay, we've done that part. So let's do some more increases. Or single crochets. 2, 3. It's okay. You've not been awake long. You were awake from 2 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. So you just woke up and showered. I feel that because I was awake from about 3 to 4:30 a.m. since last month. Oh wow. So you've been waiting a while. Yeah, I would say if they like I think that it's okay to say, "Hey, these people haven't responded. I think it's time to move on with something else." Like I think that that is totally valid. You've given them plenty of time to respond and you want to, you know, move forward with things. So I think that that sounds reasonable. But that's just me. They've been communicating with your sister-in-law instead of your mom. Well, why? That's not helpful. It's not like your mom isn't capable. Well, that's annoying. Let's see, there's our increase. Let's do one more. Yeah, increase here, increase here, and then 2 single crochets. Oh, it's her cousin. Okay. But still, like, show up and do the job. Like, all right, so we're gonna fasten this off, and then we're gonna clip this. We have our main done. We need to weave in the end of the red here. So we'll do that real quickly. And then we'll be able to sew on our main. Sister-in-law is not the one who'll be playing them. Mom is very yeah, I agree. I agree. And it's your mom's house. So like ultimately she's the one that should have the say in things too. Like it's her call. And if she's ready to have it all be done with too, then let's get it done, right? Okay, I'm gonna weave in this little end right here, and then we've got this long piece that we're gonna use to sew the main down the center of the body of our Balrog. I want to kind of weave in this end a little bit. Just tucking it in there. All right, here is our Balrog mane, and it looks like we're gonna wanna, it's gonna kind of go like this. So I think we're gonna start it kind of at the base of his tail and kind of go like this across his body is what it looks like to me. So that is going to be our plan to sew on his little mane. And then our Balrog will have a mane. I think we're going to start here in between the wings. I know you all cannot really see this because it's black. And it's kind of hard for me to see it because it's black. But we shall prevail, and we will get our mane sewn on. I want to make sure I'm going like straight too. Can't have a crooked Balrog mane. That wouldn't be good. I'm trying to just make sure I'm going like straight up. It's back. Yeah, it really is. It's like, let's, you know, I don't care if it's your cousin, you still expect things to be done in a timely manner, right? That can be like, sometimes that can be the hard part of doing business with family, right? Is that people take advantage a little bit and they think, oh, well, it's family, so I don't have to be as prompt, or I don't have to, do this or do that. Um, but they still need to be treating this like they would be treating any client in any situation. Just making sure I'm going straight here. Not to be, well, right, yeah. No, that's true. That's true. He isn't your family. It's your sister-in-law's. Which is probably why he should be speaking to your mom, because she's not family like that. And yeah, no, I don't think that that's rude. I get where you're coming from. Totally get where you're coming from on that one. And I don't think it's rude. Okay, okay, Toots, no worries. I hope your phone call goes well. All right, let's make sure we're still going straight here. It almost looks like a rooster. Doesn't it kind of look like a rooster's like finch? I'm just following the pattern. No, you're right. She doesn't. Like, this is already like difficult and stressful enough, you know, what she's doing. And it's also, I'm sure, the grief component that goes along with all of that as well, especially for your mom. Like, I know what it was like for me, and it was my mom and dad. It wasn't my spouse. So when you throw in the grief aspect of what she's going through as well, like, let's just do it respectfully and professionally, and minimize the grief experience that she's having to deal with. She's also had to reach out multiple times to various financial right? So, like, it's just, let's get it done. Because when you have those sorts of things that are kind of looming as well, it's hard to start to get the closure that you need to, like, deal with the grief too. Like, it's hard to take that step when you still have, like, those things looming. Okay, now we're gonna do the glittery red yarn on his belly, but here he is right now. He looks a little like a rooster. But he's got his mane, he's got his wings, and he's got his tail. He is a little bit of a scary rooster right now. But yeah, here he is so far. So we're gonna get his tummy done. Welcome in, Rainbow. How are you? I hope you're doing okay. I am I'm hurting, but we're here. We're doing a Balrog. I'm real low energy, but we're doing a Balrog. Okay, we need to do our belly. Looks like right about here is where our belly is gonna. You're fine. You all are finally, like, done with the sick crud that you had, because you guys just really had a rough go of it. Okay, and then we're gonna go in here, and then we go down two, it looks like. So we'll come out here. You are excellent. Excellent, excellent. And then I think we're gonna go in here, and then out here, like this. And then we'll go in here and back out over here where we came in. All right, and now our Balrog has a belly. Love that for him. Did you ever get the thing situated with, was it your, like, in-laws that were gonna take the kids? Like, there was something that happened, like a miscommunication. Did you ever get that sorted out? I don't recall the details of that. Okay. Ah, I'm gonna thread this back in. Get that tucked away. Maybe. There we go. Trim that off. All right. So our Balrog has his little mane. He has a tummy. And the last thing, I believe the last thing, are his horns. So we're gonna have to make two little horns that are gonna go like right here on his head. So we're back to our black yarn, which is over here. And we're gonna do a magic loop with 4 single crochet. Yeah, your stepmom forgot to talk to you about what to do with things differently, and your dad thought stepmom had already, yeah. Yeah, I knew that I remember that there was like a miscommunication that had happened with that whole situation, and you were trying to get it sorted out. Were you able to get it sorted out? I hope so. They're supposed to get the youngest in about a week. Okay, so they've already picked up the oldest, and then they're gonna come get the youngest in about a week. Yeah, okay. Well, that's nice though for you and your husband to have a little break. And for them to get to spend time with grandparents. That's always good. You deserve it. Good. Good. You deserve to go on a date. As you should. As you should. I'm glad that you have like that's like an opportunity that you have. Um that is fantastic. And important. It's important um for you to do those things, right? Like that's important for your relationship, which then just helps. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me do this over again. I'm having a time on the struggle bus today. Right? No, I understand that. Like I get that completely. So you definitely deserve to be able to do that. Hey, geez, my everything is like so slow motion and sluggish for me today. I can't even like get this clip in here. It's like my brain and my fingers are not communicating. Well, I'm glad that you guys are gonna get to do that. I'm very happy for you. Yes, get your hair done. Do a little, have some self-care time. Do some things for you too. Also important things. So, yes, do all of those things that you can do. I am like having a time here. Goodness. Single crochet, and we're gonna increase. I don't have any weekend plans myself. Awen and a friend, I believe, are going to Pride tomorrow. Because Pride is happening here tomorrow, so there's going to go do that. And normally like I wouldn't be worried about it, but like I'm a little worried um because just because of like the way things are right now, it does make me like slightly nervous. I think it will be fine, but it's just things are really sketchy in general at the moment. But I think it'll be okay. And I'm glad that she's gonna get to go. But I do not have any plans. All right, so we're gonna do 4 increases and then a decrease. So that was our first one. Here is our second one. Third. Fourth. Okay, and then we do a decrease. So we're shaping our horns for our Balrog here. Okay. Petal is speed running work to try and get it all done. So, because she's got to go to her mom's. All right, 3 single crochet. When you're at a good point to Petal, to kind of be done with stuff, let me know. And we need to get scheduled our Cards Against Humanity After Dark weekend stream with Speckle. Although I will, and I think it'll be easier to schedule that once I have more information too from Ortho on Monday. Because I don't know what they're going to say. Right now, the only time you can't schedule something is the last weekend in July. Okay. Well, we gotta look at what, I don't know what Speckle has. I know she's leaving tomorrow for a cruise. I don't know what else, if she's got anything else scheduled either. And yeah, and I need to know, I'll need information from Ortho too, to know what the plan is for me and this lovely shoulder situation that has developed. So yeah. I'll have to be like planning all of those special streams too, like around that, because we've got that one to do. We've got our week of streams, and then Awen and I we still plan to do the Sims bingo thing. But I'll have to coordinate with you mods. We'll have to do some coordinating with for that one to make that work. A half double crochet. Now we have to do a half double crochet increase. Gotta do 2 of those. That increase. Then a half double crochet. Okay. 2 single crochets and a slip. Speckle! Welcome in. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. All right. Now we have 2 rounds of this. So single crochet. We're doing horns. We're getting close to being done with the Balrog here. We're doing one of his horns. We got to do 2 of these. Okay, then 5 half doubles. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Just waking up, didn't sleep. That's fair. I also did not sleep very well. And I feel like I am moving very sluggishly. So, I feel that. It was a bad night. And yeah. So, I'm with you. I am with you. Okay, we gotta do this round again. So we're gonna repeat this. I hope you slept okay though. Like you said you didn't get to sleep until late, but I hope at least your sleep was good. 2 single crochets, 5 half doubles. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then 2 single crochets and a slip stitches. There is an ad coming in just a few minutes. So when that ad plays, we will take a little break and stretch and move our bodies a little bit during that ad break. So we will do that, take care of that. And yeah, and I think then we come back, I think we'll finish. We got this horn. I think we'll finish this horn and do the next horn, and then I think we'll be switching to cross stitch because our Balrog should be done. You slept okay, but had a lot of restless sleep since 6 a.m., so your body kept trying to wake you up real early. Yeah, I'm sorry. I I woke up around 3 and had a lot of was in pain, and I really struggled to get back to sleep. I was really having a difficult time finding a comfortable position to lay in. I think I finally dozed back off. It was probably 4:30, and then I woke up at 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Didn't fall asleep until almost 3:30. Oh my goodness. So you have not gotten much sleep. Okay, so now we need to lightly stuff the piece. So we have a little bit of stuffing still. So we'll take a little bit of that. I feel like that's maybe more than is necessary for this. Oh, maybe not. Maybe we want that. All right, we'll put that in here. We've stuffed our horn. Okay, and then it says single crochet the open edge of the horn together and sew the horn to the body. So we want to flatten our horn kind of like this. And we're going to go through this. and this, and sew it closed. Maybe. Maybe we're gonna single crochet it closed. There we go. Working with black yarn is not a vibe. It's so hard to see. But we'll get it done. We got it. It's coming together. Our little Balrog horn here. Okay, and then we're gonna fasten it off, leave a long tail, and we have our first Balrog horn done. So we'll be sewing this on like right here, I think. It's so hard to see because it's all you see is just black. But we'll be sewing that on right there, and we'll do that after the ad break, and then we'll make another horn for our Balrog, and then he should be done when we're done. So we're almost there. Balrog is almost complete. So there is going to be a tater hunt when that ad plays, so feel free to join in that. Make sure that you are engaging in self-care and taking care of yourself as well during the ad break. I will be back when that ad is over. So yeah, I will see you in just a few. I am back. Thank you everyone for sticking around during the ad break. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. All right, so we're going to. Oh, and Hoisin, welcome in. How are you doing? It's good to see you, Hoisin. I hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. All right, we're gonna sew on our little horn here, like here-ish, I think. I know you can't see that very well, and I apologize for that. Um, I can't, there's not, there, you can kind of see it a little bit better. But we're gonna sew on this horn, and then we'll do the next horn. And congrats to everyone who won taters on the tater hunt. All right. Let's do, we're gonna go right about there. It says between rounds 4 and 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So this looks about right. This looks to be the right spot for our horn. I have my blinds closed. Maybe if I opened my blinds, you'd be able to see. We'd have a little more light in here. But I've been keeping the blinds closed just because it's been so warm. It makes it a little bit easier on the AC units if the sun isn't like shining in and beating down on everything. So that's why if it looks a little dark for like on my face, it's because I don't have the blinds open at the moment. Okay. We got one horn of our Balrog is on. It's super dark and raining there at the morning. I wonder if you're getting like the storm that we got at like 4 a.m. this morning, like 3 and 4 a.m. All right, we have one horn, one Balrog horn. Time to do the next one. And then the Balrog's done. Then he's done. Yeah, I'm wondering if that's what you're getting right now, Petal, is that storm that we had that rolled through early. Because we had it was a lot of rumblies. That's probably partly why I woke up, because I was awake at that point in time. So I think that's partly why I was awake. It might have woken me up, and then this delightful shoulder situation kept me from going back to sleep. My hope with the doctor's appointment on Monday is at the very least I might get some sort of like pain relief. You were almost asleep when the storm went off and woke you up. No, I believe it. It was a lot of thunder. Yeah, it was 3 a.m. because that's when I woke up. And it went on for a while. Like it lasted, I want to say that storm lasted a good 45 minutes to an hour. Because it was, when I finally fell back asleep, it was like around 4, 30ish, and the storm was over at that point. So yeah, it was quite the storm. increase right here, single crochet, and increase. Why am I having a hard time finding this loop? I am like having issues with this because it's hard to see. All right, that increase. There we go. Then 4 increases and a decrease. One, 2, 3, and a 4. Yeah, I'm so very low energy. I am not super talkative today, so this is probably not one of my better streaming days. But I do appreciate you all being here anyway. Pardon me. So I appreciate you all, even though I am like very bleh today. I appreciate you hanging out anyway. All right, 3 single crochets. 2. You're here, you're crafting, you're chatting, therefore this is a great stream. Thank you for your low standards. I appreciate it. We're gonna finish a project though. So that's good. It's always a good day when you finish a project, right? No, you may not do that. Your streams brighten my day and you make me feel better. So, well, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Your streams brighten my day and also make me feel better. So, I appreciate even if I'm not super chatty. Which I know I was yesterday was like, whoa, yesterday was a rough day. It was rough. Okay, half double. And then we do 2 half double increases. It had been so long since I'd crocheted that I had to look up what a half double crochet was because I was like, wait, I think I know what I'm supposed to be doing here, but I'm also not 100% sure I remember exactly what I'm supposed to be doing because because I've been knitting because I've been knitting off stream. I've only been crocheting woobles. Thank you for the bits, Hoisin. I appreciate it. Thank you for those biddies. That is too kind of you. Not necessary, but thank you. You had so much fun with the stream, so thank you for being there. You do love a good cooking stream. Yeah, A good cooking stream is nice. 100%. I don't think my things are right. My count's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's not. So we're just gonna do a cheeky little decrease right here and get our stitch count correct. And the Dystopia Discord, you've been announced as I saw that. That's awesome. Congratulations. That's exciting. Yeah, I was enjoying the Riftopia. I think that it looks and it's laid out much better than that other game was, personally, from what I'm observing with it. I think it looks like it's done better. So I feel like this is gonna be a much better replacement for Steam Raiders than what the other one was. It has so much more quality. It does. It does. Speckle made you want salsa. Do you deliver? Just like chuck some out the plane window when you fly over, Speckle. Two slip stitches. I lost count of where I was with my half double crochets. But this is a slip stitch, this is a slip stitch. Okay, I gotta do 2 more. Half double crochets. It might take you a little while to bring it to you. Yeah, just throw it out of the plane window. I'm sure no one will care if you throw it out of the plane window. I'm sure that will not be an issue whatsoever. Yeah, no problem at all. But yeah, I do think my overall first impression of Riftopia is better than that other one that you play tested. I think it will be a better game, a better experience. So yeah, I think it'll be good. I'm apparently not able to count or something today. I don't know. My brain, it's not braining. Wait, this is not a half double. This is just a normal crochet, single crochet. Also, what am I doing? What am I doing, chat? I'm not doing the right things. There we go. There we go. You can drive to Charleston to meet at the port if need be. I think she ports out of but she's porting out of Florida. When you're on the ship, not the plane. But yeah, her ports are out of Florida, not South Carolina. Or are you porting out of South Carolina this time? Did I miss that? Where are you flying to? 2, 3. 4, 5. 2 single crochets. And then we lightly stuff our horn. This trip is Jersey. Oh, okay. Who do I need to call for South Carolina port? I don't know. Probably the cruise line. Alright, now we are gonna Latin and close our horn. And then we're gonna sew this guy onto the body. And we will switch it up for some snarky cross stitch. Which is probably good. I've been feeling kind of snarky lately. I think it's like the combo of like the poor sleep and the pain. But man, people on the internet have been pissing me off the last couple days. And I'm like, okay, you gotta like rein it in here because like the people on the internet have been pissing me off the last couple days. I usually have a higher tolerance, but man, I have not. I have not this week. Okay, so here is our last horn. It's gonna get sewn on like right here. And our balrog will be done. Is it bad to call the balrog kind of cute? Because, like, the balrog's kind of cute. Start, like, here-ish. I mean, I guess it's a wooble, so it's supposed to be cute. The real balrog is not cute, but this one is kind of cute. It's an Awen. Hi.
You got some color now.
Our balrog has color. And he's getting some horns. And he's almost done, actually. We're gonna do the horns, and then he will be on the done end of things. And then we're gonna cross stitch.
Hi, Poison.
Then we're gonna get snarky.
Hi, Puddle. Hi.
How are you doing?
Hi, guys.
Do we have an arrival time for a friend?
Yes, so friend, it works until 6.
Wait, that's not where I wanted that to go.
It,
It looks like a puppy dog's ear.
it does look like a puppy dog.
Okay, hold on. We gotta redo this.
Friend works until 6 and is going to shower because working with dogs makes smell.
Right.
So we'll leave. So we'll probably be here around 8ish.
Okay.
45, 8.
Okay. Sounds good. I thought I had that positioned in a better spot.
It looked like
I
a puppy.
did not. It was looking like a puppy ear, and we cannot have
a
balrog
like a puppy.
with a puppy ear. That was bad. So we fix it. Black yarn just sucks.
Hi, Speckle.
You made it to the PC, which still works, but not ideally. Yeah, I'm sorry you've been having the...
I mean, I feel like it needs to be more front.
It does. That's how I meant to do it. Because this doesn't look like a puppy ear.
As much.
Well, but it can't be more in front than it
No,
blocks
I
its
know.
eye. Like, You have video low quality, so screen was blurry, and the project looked like a cheeseburger from that angle. The red and the yellow. Like, yeah, it had a moment of kind of looking like a rooster.
And then you go.
But I think we've fixed it. Okay, this is where it needs to go right here. That's where it needs to go.
That's puppy.
Not a puppy Balrog, a scary Balrog. Have you seen the meme that is the original Ghostbusters Hellpuff with the title, "My therapist says this is the only emotional support dog that can handle the Hellhound" with the title? No, I don't think I've seen that. I have not seen that one. But that's funny. We got Awen, an emotional support cat,
Who does not do his job.
who does not do his job and has just as much, if not more, anxiety than she does. So there we go. That's better.
It is better. He's not great at his job.
Yeah, he's kind of terrible at his job, actually.
Yeah. And we frequently go, "You had one job,
One job!
and you failed."
And you failed. Although he has gotten a little bit better.
Yeah.
He
well,
is being more cuddly.
To be fair, we thought we were getting a 1-year-old.
Yeah, we did think we
And
were getting an older cat.
We proceeded to get a kitten just out of Tiny Face. So the terror era of cat.
But he's definitely like chilling out more now and is being more cuddly. Okay. So
Yeah,
we have
but I think Oliver would break my hips.
that's
Like-
true.
Like Oliver would break me. Like Reese is like a little much sometimes. Oliver is like the size of my torso.
So is Reese.
Yeah, but like in length, not in
Girth.
yeah.
Yeah, that's true. All right.
Oliver is both.
Oliver is huge. She did like Oliver.
Yes.
All right, y'all, the Balrog is done. He's a little goofy. Petal, I'm sorry. I am not an expert crocheter. But we have a done Balrog. He is done. He is completed. There he is. Balrog. What do we think? It has so much character. You love him. It's cool. You're not an expert at Lord of the Rings. He's got wings. He's very black. He'll look better in person because you can actually like see him. But yeah, he's done. He's perfect. He is cute. All things considered, he's cute. He is a little puppyish, but he's
Love it. He's little.
a little puppyish, but he's cute. He's cute. I think he passes the test. But he's done. We have a Balrog that's done. We're gonna switch to some cross stitch now. We're gonna keep working on our word for our cross stitch. So
Where's my mushies? Where are your mushies?
they're over here. They're underneath. Awen wants to look at the mushies.
He's red.
They are red. You all want to see my temperature mushies and how they're progressing here. Let me get this out of the way. A second here. Awen is gonna put them down. You're gonna put them right here. Here are the temperature mushies. They've gotten very pink and red because of
The ladybug.
yes, there's a little ladybug.
The ladybug.
Speckle, thank you for that 60 stream streak.
You're
I
still in
appreciate it. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Yours is I can see why, because it's just like the little bits at a time. And I totally get why that kind of like slows you down and makes it boring. I get that. I am current. through today. So, or well, yesterday. So this was yesterday's little mushy. You want to hold it up so they can see it a little better? So yeah, so here's our heat wave where it's
I've been
like
dying.
pink.
And so hot.
Be right back. You moved your little fan to the other room for cooking and you forgot to bring it back. Yeah, get it back. Don't melt. Okay, so let's get this over here. So we'll swap out. Here is, no, I don't need that.
Yeah.
No. Here it is,
right,
our
'cause it's up there.
progress. Yes. It is up here for this one. And we want this. And I need my floss. So we're working on the word around. The question that we'll have is after we finish the around, do we want to do another flower so it says fuck around? Or do we want to also finish the words and do the and find out? We still have a little bit of time before we have to make that decision. But yeah. You're still in January. You switched 3 more days on yesterday, but you had to stop because your head was hurting. Yeah. What, I can't remember what one you're doing, Petal. I've kind of made it a part of just like, it's like part of my morning routine. So that that's kind of how it's been working for me. This is not right. So I found a new way that I'm starting my threads, and I think I like it. But it's with like a front loop. It's tall flowers, one for each month. Okay. Is it just that you've not been wanting to work on it with everything else that's going on? Is it not a fun project for you? What do you think it is that's kind of limiting you on it? Just out of curiosity. I know you've had a lot happening. And with everything that's been going on, you know, that definitely impacts our creativity and our wanting to be creative, for sure. So I completely understand if it all kind of connects to that. Yeah, I totally understand and totally get that. Yeah, 100% makes sense. And that is the wrong side of the needle, and that's a totally valid reason. I get it. Yeah, yes, exactly. You figure you'll both eventually hyperfixate and catch up. Yeah, there you go. Like, this is a large loop and I'm kind of having a hard time holding it. I kind of wouldn't mind getting a stand that I can use for crafting streams. I think I like smaller hoops. This hoop is just kind of large. I'm also, you know, trying not to like mess up the shoulder too badly. So I'm holding things a little weirdly. But yeah, but the mush, those are the mushies, and then I've been working on because I finished the Spite sweater. That is done and it is bound off and it is blocked. Since I finished that, I've been working on the Quaker mosaics again. Since you're gonna be gone, do you want to borrow your new boom arm hoop holder and try it out and see if... Yeah, I'll give it a try and see if I like it. I was also looking at the stand that Zakayla said she uses that's like a floor stand, and I wonder if that would be better. But I wouldn't mind giving it a try. The other one that I have is like the one that you have. I don't really like the way it positions. I also bought some new hoops as well. You saw that one that converts floor stand and clip to desk. Oh, really? See, I'd be interested in that, I think. Yeah, that was my issue with the wooden one. Is it held like, cuz I had used a small hoop. I used it for your Stardew cross stitch that I did. And it held that just fine. But when I tried using it for a larger hoop, it didn't work as well. The boom arm is nice. It'll hook to your coffee table and stretch to you. Okay. The thing is, downstairs, the one that I'm working on is... Have you seen my big one in like the frame that I've got it in? I don't know if you've seen... Did you I think I had that the last time you were here. But that's usually what I work on downstairs. The mosaic I work on usually like in bed when I'm watching like I'm watching something. I'll do it upstairs. Maybe not, because the table is pushed back when the couch reclines. This might hold the big one. The clip is super nice. I like the clip. Yes, the lap one. That's what I've been using for that. But that's a very large piece. Like, that piece is just huge. And the lap one, I don't hate it, but I don't love it either. It works. Because that's such a large piece. It works and it's fine. It's just I think I hoped it would be better. The table to the side of me. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it would work on the coffee table just because of like where the coffee table is in relationship to things. If you're swinging by for the shoulder ice pad, you can give... Okay. Yeah, I do plan to stop by and get that when I take Pwin back. I think I'll let you know when we leave. But I think we're leaving. I think I told him we'll take off about 3 to take him back to his dad's. But I'll let you know. I'd say we could grab some food while I'm over there. But it's kind of a weird time, and I know you're getting ready to leave tomorrow. Get your salsa. But I'm not going your way at all, Zinni. I'm not leaving Michigan. Freeze it. The salsa's super... Yeah, because you just did Pico, right? I do Pico all the time. But apparently I'm a weird one, and I actually like cilantro. So I do put cilantro in my Pico. But I do like Pico. I make it every time we do like any kind of taco sort of thing. No, I know a lot of people don't like it. I do. I mean, okay. I don't love it, right? Like, I don't love it, but I wouldn't just like straight up eat cilantro. But I do like it in my Pico. However, that being said, I don't feel like it's necessarily critical to the pico. You know what I mean? Like, I think omitting it is feel. You will eat pico that has cilantro, hoping it's not overpowered. Does not taste like soap to you, just leaves a bitter taste. Yeah, I don't do a ton of cilantro in my pico. I think honestly, I I like it in my pico because it adds it adds color. Oh, I love doing chips and pico for a snack. I do like that. That is a solid snack. I agree. I support. Okay, I want to do like each X across for this because then we're gonna switch to the N and work our way up the N next. I think we'll easily finish around in today's stream. I'm doing okay. My shoulder is feeling less off. Honestly, crocheting was really kind of hurting my shoulder. This is not hurting as much. So I'll just kind of we'll see how I'm doing after the next ad break. And how long stream goes today. I would like to go the full time. You know, I said I wanted to do each individual stitch and then I stopped doing each individual stitch. Because I'm good like that, apparently. I don't usually like doing it that way, but since we're gonna switch, we've got another letter to do and we're gonna work up that letter, it makes sense to do it this way. I just don't usually like to do it this way. There's your Bilbo Bot reminder to save, everyone. If you are playing a game that needs saving, or if you're working on a document for work that needs saving, there is your reminder to give it a save. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Here, let me um there's the little pattern of what we're working on. I forgot to put that up. So there is our hopefully finished product. I can't give you a link to the pattern because this was a gift from Awen and she just sent me the PDF. So I don't have a link to the actual pattern itself. So I apologize for that. All right, the U is done. So we're gonna mark this off on our pattern. And we're gonna do the N next. Save you, salsa. It's not a true salsa though, because it's a pico, so it's a little bit different. I'm like froggy today. I don't know why. One, two. So yeah, so Speckle, I'll text you when Pewin and I are leaving. So you know roughly when we'll be there. Because his dad doesn't live that far away from you. Gonna try to make him drive. He needs to get some more hours in. You'll unhook the hoop holder thing. Okay. Yeah, I will definitely give it a try and see how it works. The place that I really think that I would like it is probably here at my desk for when I'm doing crafting streams. But it could also work, it might work with my bed too, because I do have like one of those cubey things, like what's behind me next to my bed. So I could always attach it to that as well and kind of pull that over when I'm like sitting in bed and working on stuff, because that's what I'll do is like I'll watch something on Netflix in my bed and I'll like work on some cross stitch or something while I'm like chilling in bed. And then the downstairs project is like the big giant one. So we shall give it a try. Oops. But if we're finishing the word around today, chat, do we want to keep going and finish all the lettering? Or do we want to do another flower and then do some more lettering? I don't know. What do you all think? What's our vibe? We had it just like boldly say fuck for quite a while. So we can have it say fuck around, or we can add in the and find out. Break time! Yay, break time! I hope you're making some good progress, Petal. You think leaving just the word fuck was a fun thing to do, but fuck around doesn't have the same impact. Might need the rest of the words. Yeah, I think you're right. No, I don't think we need a poll. No, I think that, yeah, just fuck around isn't quite as impactful. Okay, later this turkey is off to get a turkey sandwich. Okay, Ziddy, enjoy your turkey sandwich. Turkey sandwiches are yummy. I'm here for you with a turkey sandwich. That sounds kind of good, actually. I do like me a good turkey sandwich. It's my favorite. I like turkey a lot. I prefer turkey to chicken. Like, if I could eat turkey, like if you can get turkey like I get for chicken, like you do for chicken, I would just eat turkey, I think. You had a turkey Swiss on keto sourdough the other day, and it was chef's kiss. Nice. Honestly, I am not a huge fan of sourdough. It's okay. I don't get the hype for sourdough. Like, it's not my favorite. I would rather have just like a regular Italian, French bread. You love sourdough? The keto bread is not the strong flavor, but you can taste the difference. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. But if someone gave me a choice between sourdough and not sourdough, I would definitely take not sourdough. I just don't get the hype of it. I mean, everybody and their brother was making sourdough during the pandemic. Like, that was a thing. You've tried making a sourdough starter, never succeeded. You just do French bread when you get the itch to bake. Yeah. I prefer, and I like your French bread. It's yummy. I would like your sourdough too. I wouldn't complain. But but my preference is not. I think Awen said the other day she was gonna get out the bread maker and potentially make bread. She didn't, unfortunately. But I love bread. Bread is delicious. You need to give keto bread making? Yeah. That could be worth doing for you. I do enjoy like I've made bread myself. Awen just likes to do it, so I let her do it, and that's fine because you know, one less thing for me to worry about. I think I have decided that tomorrow I'm going to have my groceries delivered. I think I'm gonna give myself that small little luxury and have the groceries delivered to me. I just the lack of sleep, I just have felt so crummy all week because of all of that. So I feel like a delivery of groceries tomorrow is gonna be the way to go. All right, we are almost done with our N here. And then we've got the D, and then we'll do the little. So the one thing is, if you look at the looking at the pattern, um, we're not spelling out the word and. It's like it's the ampersand sign, so that's what we'll be doing instead of like the whole word. So we'll do that part after we finish around here. With our lovely snarky cross stitch. And then once our snark is done, then we'll get going, get back on our pretty flowers, which are such a fun contrast to our the words. It's a fun pattern. Indeed, indeed, a fun pattern. And I do believe an ad break is going to be popping. Pretty there's the ad warning. So we will have a little ad break starting before too much longer here. Okay, so our D is gonna start up over here. Right here. Yes, that's where the first part of our D will be. So we got our N done. Now we gotta get in the D. I'm gonna mark off our completed N here. And we'll get started on that D. And then a little ampersand sign kind of spans a couple of pages. So I'll have to look at 2 pages for that one once we get down on it. I hate it when things like that like are on 2 pages. It's not as bad when I'm using like when I've printed out the pattern. But I have this as a PDF. I mean, I do have a printed out version on the pattern, but it's not what I'm looking at for stream. I find it a little bit easier for streaming to have it up on my other monitor so I can just like look up at it and mark it off that way. So when we're doing the ampersand, I may also look at the printed pattern because it'll just be a little bit easier when we come to that page change. If we do all the ampersand, my shoulder may not last for the ampersand. We will see. We'll see where I'm at when we're done with the D. And how my shoulder is feeling as to whether or not we'll start on that or not. So when the ad runs in a couple minutes here, I will take a little break. And I encourage you all also to have a little self-care break yourself. Always a good time to, you know, get up and move around and do some of those self-care things so that you're not sitting at the PC for too long. And I will also be doing that. I did take some Tylenol at the start of stream, so I cannot take any more. And I do have a lidocaine patch on my shoulder. Which those, so I found, and I don't know if you ran into this too, Speckle, with the lidocaine patches, that they work for a little bit and then they stop working. And by work, I mean more like they just kind of take the edge off a little bit. But they only last like a couple of hours. For me anyway, that's what I'm noticing. So I put one on right before I started streaming. And I can already kind of feel like it's wearing off. Yeah, they give you some relief, but once you absorb all the active ingredients, I feel like, yes. Yep, exactly. And I've kind of reached that. I have reached that faded point. But they're like too expensive, and it's also not good for you to just like every couple of hours change it. That is not really feasible. All right, that ad is going to run. There'll be a tater hunt during that ad break, so feel free to join in that if you so desire. And I am going to take my break right now. So also make sure you are taking care of yourself too. And I will be back with you when that ad break is over. All right, I am back. Thank you everyone for sticking around during that ad break. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. All right, let's finish this D and we'll see. I shall see how my shoulder is doing, and if it's worth continuing, or if I should maybe give myself a bit of a break. So we'll see. We'll just see. So is anybody reading or watching anything good right now? Let's have a little book chat. What are we reading? What are we watching? Anything good? I listened to Quicksilver, which I know Toots has listened to that one. I don't know if anybody else has. I listened to that, and it was okay. I'm intrigued. I don't know if it's one, like, I know a lot of people have been kind of like hyped about it, but I don't know that I'm picking up the hype personally. It was entertaining and intriguing. But yeah, I tried, but you think you actually need to, for Quicksilver, I could see that, Huizan. You've got to get back to it, but you're watching a show called Outer Banks, and you have a few anime that you're watching too. I feel like I've heard of Outer Banks, Rainbow. You started Elizabeth Wheatley's series, Dandruff's. Why did that, like, censor you? What the heck? Book 1 is Assassin, and so far it's decent. Only a couple chapters in right now. Also rebinging Medium and catching up on NCIS, the original. Nice. You finished Fourth Wing and you started Iron Flame. How are you liking that, Petal? Any book really, you just can't focus while listening. That's fair. That is fair. I usually listen while I'm crafting. That's often while I'm listening. And if it's and certain books definitely are harder to listen to and pick up all of the nuance and the details with, for sure. For sure. Um yes, I knew she was the book goblin. You typed Oh, you typed it. Okay, I thought it censored you. So, not your favorite, but it's okay. Oh, just wait, Petal. Just wait. I liked Fourth Wing, and I feel like the series kind of went downhill. Because it's Dander some. Oh, okay. Assassin, Empress. Got it. Got it. It varies. Okay, that makes sense. Iron Flame, you only have 3 hours to go. You listen while grocery shopping, cooking, cleaning. Yeah. I do it while crafting. Is usually my go-to. Or if I'm driving. Or sometimes cooking and cleaning too. It just depends. But I get it. It's not everybody. Listening doesn't work for everybody. You're enjoying Iron Flame. Yeah, you haven't quite gotten to the part of Iron Flame, though, that pissed me off. And then Onyx Storm, well, yeah. They're not, it had such potential, I felt like, and I'm fine with it. I'm over the Fourth Wing hype. But I will be curious, how you both, once you're done with the 3 books, what your thoughts are. But anyway, I listened to Quicksilver. I am reading, Toots had mentioned the Broken Kingdom series. So I'm reading one of those. Oh, I finished A Day of Fallen Night, which is like the prequel of Priory of an Orange Tree. It's like what happened before. And that was really good. I was reading a physical copy of that though, and it's huge. And my shoulder didn't like it, so I was glad to be done with it, not because I wanted the story to be done, but because I was hurting to hold it. So now I'm back on my Kindle. Let me see where you end. You think you just found out the deeper secret of Xaden, his secret signet thing, so you're not sure how you feel about that. Okay. Getting back to rereading the Navran Chronicles by Michael Sullivan, fantasy rather than romance. I don't know that I've heard of those. I have also been I'm like reading something in between, but I've also been rereading Mistborn. I don't think that was spoilery. I don't think so. I think it was pretty vague. I think you're okay. So yes, I just started, and now I'm listening to The Poppy War. Because on Audible, for just one credit, you could get the whole trilogy um of The Poppy War, and that's been on my TBR. So I was like, okay. And I'm also rereading From Blood and Ash. So I'm not doing all of this at the same time. Like, let me be clear. That sounds like I've got a lot going on. No, I just have the one audiobook that I'm listening to. So I'm listening to The Poppy War currently, and I'm reading the Broken Kingdom book, which I can't remember what it's called um off the top of my head. I'd have to look. So I'm reading that. I've just finished the parapet sequence and the introduction of Jack Barlow version 2. Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Did you see the Riftopia announcement? They extended the playtest another week. Ooh, did they? You have the paperback series of Mistborn. May need to go back to that series instead of the Green Rider. I love Mistborn. I really like the Mistborn series a lot. I'm kind of trying to do like a little like read through again of the Cosmere stuff. Because I listened to um the Way of Kings trilogy, and I know there was a ton that I missed. Like I know I missed a ton of it. The playtest is going so smoothly, and the team discussed extending it. That's so great. That is great. Yeah, the game in general, like I really feel like Riftopia is just it's done much better than the other one. Oh shoot, I wanted to do these like singly. That's okay. Game performance is it's so much better. Even and like graphically it looks better too. Like it just it runs it yeah, it's much better. You never played Steam Raiders, so you can't compare it to all that, but you do love the quality of life. I I played like a little bit of Steam Raiders, not a ton of it. Because like I didn't really have any streamers. Mainly when Anna um in Anna Rama's streams, I would play Stream Raiders in her streams. And from what I remember of playing Stream Raiders in her streams, this is the feel of it is the very similar. Like very similar. You have the giant pillar skin. And the rainbow wallpaper. Woo! I was doing a little bit in someone's stream this morning, but I haven't but I was getting distracted. So I wasn't being particularly active with it. For TV, you started watching The Apothecary Diaries. You're obsessed, and another book you need to find is the gender swap version of Twilight. The same author wrote it, but with the characters being opposite, you guess? Almost like the same other, where things obviously don't translate like pregnancy. Interesting. I have issues with Twilight, so I don't think that that would be like my taste, but if you are a Twilight fan, then I totally get that. I've been watching A Discovery of Witches, which I was very hesitant to watch. Because I read the book series, and while I while I while the premise of it was fine, I kind of hated it. um, I absolutely hated and despised how toxic the relationship was. And so I was very, very hesitant to watch the series. However, I will say in the series, the toxicity of their relationship is significantly toned down and it's much better. So it's one of those rare examples where I think I like the screen adaptation of it better than the book. That doesn't happen very often, but it does. Um, Midnight Sun. Yeah, I haven't even heard of that. But again, Twilight is not, I read Twilight. I never saw the movies because I didn't like it. It bothered me. Again, the controlling toxicity of the relationship bothered me a lot. But yeah. Maybe with the genders reversed it might be better. I don't know. Not my jam. Totally fine if it's yours. If you enjoy it, that's fine. For me, it's not there. As a kid, you loved it, but as an adult, yeah. And see, I was an adult. I can understand like the teenage appeal with it. Like I get that, but it wasn't there for me. But I did read them. Also read 50 Shades of Grey. Same thing. Can't with the toxicness. Like that part of it is hard for me. I don't do well with that. Um yeah, yep. You watched all the Twilight movies. There were parts you enjoyed, but oh my god, you want to throw Bella off a dang cliff. She was so bad. Girl, get over it. Yeah, it was. I've not heard great things about the Hours You Will Never Get Back. Yes. Yes. Um yeah, her character in the books was annoying too. I'm trying to decide if I want to start the ampersand. I'm not sure that I do. And I've got a little knot up here in my floss, so I can't like shorten my tail and it's bugging me. Um because my tail is like way longer than I want it to be. I want to make it shorter, but it's like not happening. So I think that I may hold off and not start the ampersand right now. You need noms, okay. Or I just finish this little stretch. Maybe I do that. Maybe I finish this bit of floss that I've got, and then we call it good. Let's see. I am 6 stitches over from here. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Let's get this started. At least. Make sure I'm in the right spot too. One, two, three, four, five. Yes, I am in the right spot. Very good. Except that I lost part of my tail there. You should, Noms, but you told me to get up. That's fair. That is totally fair. I don't know what Awen and I are gonna nom today. A lot of times after I drop Pewin off, I will grab food for Awen and I, like on my way home. And if her friend's not come in until later... Wait, why are we weird like that? What are we doing? There we go. Oop. Knocking into my camera here. And honestly, I haven't even felt like eating. I've had no appetite either. I'm just like, ugh. Kind of feel like a slug. Just tired and ouchy and ugh. Spaghetti for supper. Oh, that's not bad. Spaghetti's a good choice. Pizza, nice. Also a good choice. You do not enjoy having to recloat large jobs because sale. Oh, that does suck. That's annoying, Puddle. And I know you were trying to like get things done so you had time to do other stuff. Like I know you're like trying to get done early. It sounds like that is also putting a little bit of a damper on your getting your stuff done early too. Did I just hear a Rysand? I think I did. I hear a Rysand. He's yelling. We have a yelling Rysand. What's up, Reese? Why are we yelling? What are you yelling for, huh? Hi. What's up? You don't get credit for weary codes? Well, that stinks. Hi. What's she doing? He's sitting like right there. He may spawn on my lap. I don't know. He's been doing that recently. Although he likes to sit on my lap but he likes me to have a blanket on my lap, and because it's been hot, I don't have a blanket on my lap. So he doesn't like it as well when it's just like my legs. What? Are you coming? Yo, yep. Okay, maybe we're done cross-stitching. Because we have a Rysand. Rysand has appeared. Meanwhile, the house void hates having a blanket between you and him when he's snug. Yeah, he doesn't like it as much when it's just like my skin. Sir, you're like tangled in my earbuds. Hi. You coming to say hi? Sort of. Hi. What are you doing? He's like, human, I can't get comfortable. Oh, are you gonna sit down? Hi. Yes, you're being sweet. Yeah, there he is. There's the Rasan. Yeah, am I done crafting now? Have you decreed it? He's like, human? Oh, okay, we're laying down. He has made himself comfy. Oh, and he's purring too. All right, so we got a so Rasand has joined the stream. You need a boop. He's a boop. Boop. Hi. I don't know how long he'll stay here. If I fits, I sits. Yeah, he barely fits. He is a large boy. You're a large boy, huh? You gonna look at people? Yeah. You show them near your cute face. Oh, yes. Am I done crafting? Or do you decree it? I think Rasan decrees that I'm done crafting. He has decreed. Yeah. You think so? Here's his little face. Here's his little face. Like, pull it out a little bit. You can see him better. Crafting time is over. It's Rasan time now. He does like to do this. This has been like a thing he likes to do. Yeah, isn't it? You like this? You like to sit on my lap while I'm at the computer, huh? You're getting me all cat hairy too, and I have a black shirt on. It is. It's Rasan's stream now. He says, it's my turn. It's my turn. Let me see you. Yes. Let him see you. Your cuteness. Yeah. You get it, Reese. Macy loves to stream too. Is it Rasan's stream now? Is it Rasan's stream? He's like, what is happening? What is going on? Turn that off. You can see him better. Yes. You're showing everybody your cute face. And it is cute right now. Look at you looking at the camera. Yes. Cute kitty boy. Yes. You're being a cute kitty boy. He has like a very expressive tail. Like his tail is over here like going away. Like he flips his tail around and flicks his tail like so much. Yes. You're looking at the camera. Let everybody see your cute face. Yeah, look at that. Look it up. Are you so cute? And a boop. Boop. Yeah, it's Rasan stream time. With his swishy tail. Yeah. Got your swishy tail. You're shedding too. You are. You're kind of making a mess. So we have a kitty takeover. Look at the camera. Yeah, say hi. Say hello. You're twitching your whiskers there. What are your whiskers twitching for? All right. Well, as much as we love, oh, are you? He is getting comfy, y'all. He has got his face resting on the armrest, and his little paw, like over here. Are you getting comfy? You can live with a half hour of sand stream. All right, this is stream now. This is stream now. You wanna look? You say hi. You say hi. Yeah. You're okay with this. More than that if you want, but 2 p.m. is your usual ending. All right, the last half hour of stream is just Rasan getting pets and love and not being a demon. Except that I'm sitting, so I'm actually sitting like crisscross in my chair. Um, and he is laying across my lap like that. And I'm kind of losing feeling in my feet. So I don't know if I can sit like this for 30 more minutes. He needs his own stream. Yeah, that's how he likes to sit on my lap. He doesn't like sitting on your lap if your legs are normal. Or at least not in this chair. On the couch it's different. But he likes to sit like in like the crook, like where your legs cross, you know, your legs cross. And he likes to sit there. You're so handsome. Are you so handsome? And he is purring. Not super loud, because cat has some loud purrs. But he is purring. Are you happy and content right now? Is this what you wanted when you came upstairs yelling? Yeah. Is that what you wanted? Yeah. Alright. We're Rasan streaming now. It's a kitty takeover. Yeah. You taking over? Oh, see, you got fuzz floating away. Yeah, you're very fuzzy. And you're very sheddy because it's hot. Look up here. Look at the camera again. Yeah, show them your cute face. You got a cute face. You gotta show it off. Oh, you were thinking about licking your paw there, but then you changed your mind. We are now full on resting. Or we were. Yeah. His head is. The armrest is now a Rasan headrest. Yeah, is your head too heavy? Is your head just so heavy that you have to rest it on the armrest? Is it just so heavy? Yeah. what's your flicky tail doing? Did you pause? Is this paw? Yes, with all the toes on it. The paw with all the toes. All the toes. You're like, human, just let me rest my head the way that I want to. And leave me be. Yeah. You love his face and his toe bean. He has so many toe beans too. The toe beans are like unparalleled with him. There are many. Many toe beans. You have lots of them, don't you? Why do you have so many toes? You got so many toes. And his little nose that's like pink and black. Yes, it's black, but then it's got the little pink bit in the center, huh? Oh. Look, when you say hi, look at the camera again. Oh. Are you so cute? Are you so cute? You're very squishable. You know that? Oh. I don't think you couldn't see it. He put his little paw up on my arm. He moved it. He stretched his little leg out. Yeah. What? What? He likes to come up when we're like eating at the table. He'll come up and he just kind of like reaches his little paw up. Yeah, you do that, don't you? You reach your little paw up. And you reach for us, don't you? Yeah, you do that. Oh, did you hear Pewin sneeze? Did you hear Pewin sneeze? And he's back. What's his little paw doing? Little paw. Oh. Alright, Rysanda, I think you opened Riftopia on your PC and it's rioting. No! No! That's not good! Alright, what do you think, Reese? Should we wrap things up a little bit? Yeah. You want to take my shirt is like there's so much cat hair on my shirt right now. Black shirt, cat fur on everywhere. I'm sorry that that Riftopia is making your PC riot. That's no good. All right. I think oh, the Rysand image is up. There it went away. I think maybe we shall wrap up. You had to restart your PC. All right, I think we will wrap up here. Poor sad PC. Should we go raid somebody who's playing Riftopia? What do we think? Should we do that? Is anyone like in the Riftopia channel at the moment? Let's look. Because we can go spread some love for that game. I think that that might not be a bad idea since a lot of us got exposed to it when Speckle was playing it yesterday and have been enjoying it. So maybe we should go give some love to that game testing. I know a lot of times we like to stay within our category, but I think that with this kind of a thing, it's worth spreading some love. Do you have any recommendations, Speckle, of people who are playing? I see 4 people in the channel. MyStar and okay, and MyStar is in that category, so maybe we'll go over to her because she's doing all of the things, and she's doing like a support-a-thon kind of a thing, if I recall. So we can go spread some love there for the Riftopia. I do appreciate you all being here and hanging out with me today. Let me get raid messages in chat. If you are a subscriber, you can grab that raid message with the tater hearts. If you're a follower, go ahead and grab that raid message with the red hearts. Some others are playing other games in Riftopia, like MyStar, but I think Alcarin is in the MyStar is in the Riftopia category. That's where I found her. So I thought that we could go over there. It looks like maybe they're doing words on stream as well at the moment. So we can pop over there and join in some Riftopia fun and spread the love for that. But I do appreciate you all being here with me as we, we finished the Balrog. The Balrog is done. So Petal will get to take the Balrog home when I see her. So Balrog is done. She is on break, but active at okay, that's fine. Just not on camera while she eats and plays. All right, bye, Reese. Reese is gone. He says stream is over. I'm out of here. Oh, and I can uncross my legs. Oh. And I am covered in cat hair. There's so much cat hair on me at the moment. It's gross. All right, we'll go over there. But thank you for being here with me. As a reminder, I will not be live on Monday because I am going to see the orthopedist. And then Awen has an orthopedic appointment at a different orthopedist. So I won't be live on Monday. We'll just kind of be playing it by ear as to what's happening with the shoulder. I will let you all know probably in the Discord what the doctor says and what the plan of action is, and we'll kind of like figure some stuff out from there. But I will try to be live. Ooh, Friday is the 4th of July. I'll try to be live on Thursday. Maybe we'll do some crafting. That seems to be a little less taxing on my shoulder. I don't know. We'll just see. I'll try to be live on Thursday. Hopefully everything will be okay with the shoulder and the body and whatnot. So we'll plan a Thursday stream for sure next week. Probably not Friday because it's the 4th and Awen and I have a wedding to go to. And then Monday we'll be at the doctor. So let's go on this raid. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. I appreciate all of you so much. Have a great weekend, everyone. Stay cool. And I will see you at some point next week. Yeah, I'll see you at some point next week. All right, I love you all so much. Have a great weekend. I love you. Bye.
Hey, yeah, hey, ooh. Well, the time has come to wrap things up, but my heart is full. Can't thank you enough for hanging out and spending time. You make this space so warm and kind. So thank you for being here, for
ya.